Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of MTG Sin Senpai. So, for this evening's content, I have us a few secret lairs to open. I only got three this particular time around. I did not want to get every single one because I wasn't super interested in every single one, and I had to. Budget's getting a little bit tighter than in the past, so I had to cut back on a couple and decided to just stick with these particular three. So, for today, we got ourselves the Artist Series Nils Ham, Artist Series Victor Adams Minguez, and then we got ourselves, once again, the Dan Fraser is back, the Allied Talismans. So each one of these are, of course, the foil editions. So here's hoping we get some fun things to come with these. If I'm correct, these still have the slivers that come with them. I might be surprised again and get the, what's it called, the sketch cards, I guess, or the just the artist cards. I forget what they were called. Apparently, that was what they were supposed to come with, and I was, ignorant and not know. But not knowing is part of the fun. I do not recall what was in these particular secret layers. So yeah, once again, I'm just kind of pulling these open, seeing what I got. So our first one we got is a Knight Exemplar, which is a pretty fun Knight card. Got ourselves a Knight of the White Orchid. Oh, that's right. I remember. I think these guys were all the characters on bikes or some kind. Yeah. We got ourselves a Lord of the Undead, which I recently got one from a friend, which I still owe him in trades for. So I'm not gonna forget. But the fact that I got this as well after I got one from him, I totally forgot that this was coming. But I mean, if he, that's kind of funny. I'll have to discuss with him. And then we got ourselves a compost. Whenever a black card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, you may draw a card. Oh wow, this is kind of fun. Combo that with a painter servant, and we got ourselves the Knight Exemplar. So obviously, this is the norm. For the artist series, we get one of the ones that are in essentially black and white, which actually that looks pretty amazing. Between the two, at least the way this one's foiled out in comparison just looks way better. I actually might keep this one and put this one as trade fodder, potentially, just because I like the way this one looks in comparison more. I mean, it looks like it's closer. The pillar things are slightly different in size, so overall, I do like this one a lot. So that's a fun artist series. But yeah, I know my friend, he knows who, I'm pretty sure whenever he watches this, he'll know who I'm talking about. So I'm still looking to keep the one that I got from you. I mean, there's no reason to let that go. And then we'll definitely look to find things for trade. And thank you for giving me that card on credit. I still owe you for that and a couple others. So we'll definitely get back together again and trade for sure. And thank you, Secret Lair, for, existing, but not thank you for causing me to have a mighty need for these particular cards. There is that new Secret Lair that's currently out for November. I believe there's still an option to still order it. I'm still on the fence. Funds-wise, I gotta hold off, but I really want to get my hands on them, especially the, what was it, the 40k ones. The Post Malone Secret Lairs, I'm not the biggest fan of. There is the one that has the Keurig and, the other cards, which are actually pretty nice. The lands, meh. I've never really gotten the Secret Lair lands. The only Secret Lair lands that I got, I wish I got the Godzilla ones. I should have jumped on that when I had the chance. Unfortunately, I didn't. But I did get the ones I opened on the channel a while back, the Japanese-inspired ones from the Kamigawa Neon Dynasty set. So those are pretty neat. So first card we got here is a Deep Glow Skate. Amazing commander card for sure. We got ourselves a Tireless Tracker. I believe I recall now why I got this particular one. The Tireless Tracker and Deep Glow Skate were the two powerful cards. Contagion Engine is definitely a fun one as well, especially if you're looking to do the proliferating infecting business. Got ourselves a Sword of Truth and Justice. This one's such an odd secret lair just because the cards are all over the place. I feel like none of them really sync up together, but still, that's an amazing Truth and Justice. Looks pretty sweet, and I believe this was going to be my first version of it, so we got that. And we got ourselves a Tireless Tracker. That looks pretty sick. and I can never have enough tireless trackers. So funny enough, I have a playset of the original ones that came out in that Innistrad set that they came out in, and now I might actually use these because I did not originally want to break that particular playset. So cool, going to play with those for sure. And of course, who doesn't need talismans and signets? Those are always, must-haves in every commander deck pretty much these days. So I got only the allied ones. I wish I got the enemy ones as well. But, funds are tight. Gotta do what I gotta do. I got bills to pay. Those are a little bit more important initially. So do take the time and like, share, and comment. The more subscriptions we can get, the more we can potentially get to a point where I might be able to just have this paid for itself, and I just do this content for everyone's enjoyment and my enjoyment of sharing this content with you. So do selfless plugs, I know, but I gotta do it. So please, sharing the video with your friends and just having it playing in the background a couple extra times would be appreciated. Get me on that algorithm and get me and my name out there. And who knows, maybe someone will enjoy my sultry voice and let me open their product for them. I mean, it's definitely something that I know I've had some people possibly message me and be interested in doing, which I'm more than happy to do. But yeah, let's break into these talismans. I'm a big fan of these. I am sad I missed out on the signets that originally came out, but I did at least jump on some of these talismans, which I know are going to be a blast to use. These look just amazing. Of course, I'm going to, as soon as I'm done going over all these, I'll be sleeving them all up in some perfect fits and getting them all put away nice and neat. And then our Talisman of Unity. And we got ourselves a Felwar Stone. I did not realize Felwar Stone was the last one, but this is still just an amazing 2-mana mana rock. Definitely anyone that runs, or anyone that plays Commander, you're probably going to use all of these. And these look amazing in the old style border. I do love the way those look. I guess the nostalgia in me really does enjoy I do hope that there's more cards that they plan on doing in that old style as well. But yeah, thank you everyone for taking the time to watch. Let's see if I have one. I do. I do have one of these generous codes. Bam. I don't have too many of these left just yet, or I might have a couple more lying around somewhere. But here we go. Here's hoping that whoever gets this gets some good luck. I know I didn't get any misprint ones of my Secret Lairs, but regardless, these are amazing Secret Lairs. Do take the time to, once again, like, share, comment, share your info or your opinion when it comes to the Secret Lairs. Like, does everyone enjoy them as a product? Does everyone hate them as a product? I know that there are certain Secret Lairs, specifically the Walking Dead one, did cause a lot of controversy. And the sheer amount of product that's being pushed out these days, I will admit, is getting a little absurd. Now that I've looked back, it's like, man, my wallet has really hurt this year. So I'm going to have to pump the brakes a little bit on when it comes to spending on some of the product. But in the long run, I'm still going to be doing it. I'm still going to be doing as much content as I can within reason, of course. I do still have bills to pay, and I do like to eat. So, and I'm sure that the wife would not appreciate me going into severe amounts of debt to just open packs and share content. So, wife, if you do see this, I love you, baby. Thank you so much for my birthday box from 2 months ago, and thank you so much for supporting this. She's a wonderful woman, and I can't thank her enough. But getting distracted, sidetracked. Please share your opinion on what you think about Secret Lairs. I'll admit there have been some that are amazing, and then there have been some that are kind of lackluster, and then there's some that are like, why? Why does this exist? But anyway, thank you again. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and never forget, Senpai didn't notice. Good night.